Hi, I'm Senior Playologist John Ireton with a spelling game from our educational line of products. You and your friends are on an amazing trip around the world, filling in the missing letters from words in Simply Fun's Spell Trek. This language learning game supports 2 to 4 players ages 6 and up, assisting kids in learning to spell, with a particular emphasis on vowel sounds. Inside the box is a game board and 4 adventure vehicle pawns. There are 60 word cards, each missing their vowels. There are also 34 vowel tiles, A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y, plus a few wild tiles that can be used anywhere. Spell Trek features a large word list appropriate for primary readers. It teaches spelling with an emphasis on vowels and reinforces word picture recognition. To play, place the game board in the middle of the table. Deal each player 3 word cards face up and place the rest in a draw deck near the board. All the vowel tiles should be mixed up face down in rows. The player whose last and first name contain the most vowels starts the game. On your turn, select one of the vowel tiles and reveal it to everyone. Check to see if this tile can be used to complete one of your words. If so, place the tile directly on your card. If the vowel doesn't work with your own cards, check to see if it's usable in an empty word card in front of someone else. If so, take the word card you need and that player gets one of your empty word cards. If you can't use a vowel tile in either way, simply return it to the draw area. If you completed a word, move your pawn forward on the game board the number of spaces equal to the total letters in the word you spelled. As you move forward, spell the completed word aloud so all players can hear.
F-I-S-H.
If you forget to do this, you must move your pawn backward 1 space as a penalty. Note that some cards have 2 missing vowels. They will also have a +1 star icon indicating they are worth an extra point. Place the completed word in a discard pile near the draw deck and the vowel tiles from that word into the discard tray. Make sure you have 3 cards at the end of your turn, drawing if necessary. The first time someone crosses either of the wooden bridges on the game board, all discarded vowel tiles from the discard tray should be shuffled back into the draw area. There are only 2 bridges, so this just happens twice during a game, not each time a player makes a crossing. The game is over when the first player reaches the finish space at the end of the board. Congratulate the winner. For some extra fun when scoring cards with a bonus, make up a sound effect to say as you move ahead for the bonus. L-I-O-N, roar! This is an ideal early spelling game with engaging art and an exciting theme. Make Spell Trek part of your next family game night.